All right, perfect. Great. Well, we'll go ahead and we'll get started. Welcome, everybody, to our webinar on MentorNet and the power of two and what it can do. My name is Alicia McConkey, and I am the program manager for MentorNet. And today we're going to be kind of just going through a little bit of just a rundown on MentorNet, what its capabilities are. So here's our agenda. We'll be just doing a short video going over MentorNet, and then we'll go over features of our MentorNet communities. And then, of course, we'll be discussing hosting a community. We'll be hearing a testimonial from a MentorNet mentee, and we will also be doing a quick overview on a partnership that we had with NHMA, the National Hispanic Medical Association, and just our partnership with them on how they were able to help improve the retention of the students that they were working with. Okay, so once again, we'll just be going through a quick video and then we'll get started.
Hello, and thank you for your interest in Great Minds in STEM's MentorNet program. Since its founding in 1989, GMIS has been providing STEM students with resources and mentoring opportunities to aid in their academic success. We also value partnering with organizations interested in cultivating a diverse STEM talent pool for their workforce. MentorNet is a virtual program that provides guided mentoring relationships between STEM students and professionals. Our MentorNet platform facilitates organizations' capacity to sponsor their own community. This includes the ability to invite designated STEM students to join them. Community sizes can range from a small, focused cohort to a large national group. Organizations often invite their scholarship recipients, interns, other potential recruits, and recent hires to join their MentorNet community as a way of sustaining connections and building relations with them. We also make it easy and convenient for current company employees to sign up and serve as mentors. GMIS offers a turnkey solution for organizations wishing to launch their mentoring community. We provide your organization with marketing materials for recruiting mentors and mentees, branding opportunities on the landing page and URL, and customized curriculums designed to align with your goals and desired outcomes. GMIS works with companies to prepare them for a successful launch by providing ongoing technical support and community status reports. Let us be your partner in successfully cultivating your future STEM workforce. Are you interested in learning more? Please contact us about creating your own MentorNet community at info@mentornet.net. We look forward to speaking with you soon.
Thank you so much for that. We'll be going over just a little bit about MentorNet really quickly and just the history of it. So MentorNet was founded in 1997 and became a part of Great Minds in STEM in 2014. Our primary objectives is to support the persistence, retention, and advancement of students in underrepresented and underserved groups, especially with their STEM education and their career development through guided mentorships. We want to guide the mentoring relationship using a structured curriculum aligned with the mentee's educational stage from freshman year through their PhD. We wish to facilitate the connection between organizations and students to assist in the forging of sustained relationships. And we want to serve as a scalable platform that combines the technology of social networks with the social science of mentoring. So how does this work? Well, what we do is we are able to have a user base of STEM students as mentees, and these students can come from as university students within your college or university, maybe they're interns within your organization, career fairs, design projects, and we match them with STEM professionals that sign up via any source, be it maybe your employees, if you're an independent corporation, maybe it's going to be graduates, alumni from your university. It can even be faculty members, things like that. And then, of course, the idea is that we're able to match these two groups together, and we can help form a cohesive mentoring experience to ensure that career pathways for students are established. Our MentorNet curriculum is wonderful. We have over 120 plus topics that we go over, and they range from either academic challenges to professional development challenges, as well as more cultural, socioeconomic challenges. These are everything from general advisement, time management, resumes, your online identity, or even focusing on specific challenges that certain community members may have, such as LGBTQ plus community members. These discussion topics are specifically chosen to increase user engagement and relevance based on your MentorNet community. Topics can be developed based on your interests and focus. If you're a university, you may want to focus a bit more on being able to manage work time and study time, focusing on finding scholarships and other financial resources. If you're going to be if you're an independent corporation or organization, maybe you want to focus a little bit more on your company's culture, or maybe even something more broad like resume building and interview practice, right? So we're able to customize those topics for your needs. We're also able to integrate your content into our mentoring curriculum. And this includes resources. If you already have a library of wonderful resources that cover these specific topics, we can absolutely utilize those. Any video recordings, audio, web pages, we're able to do pretty much anything and make sure that your resources are available for students and mentors within your MentorNet community. So the branding of communities is just as customizable as our topics. You will get your own unique URL to enter your sponsored community. We do have a dedicated landing page with your logo, your branding, any imagery that you would like to have. We also provide a landing page that has content. So if there's something you'd like to be more specific on how you wish to inform potential users of your community, if you want to add resources there as well, information, that's also doable. We do help provide a recruitment collateral to help you recruit mentees and mentors. Again, whether it's mentorships or mentors from your own personal employee workforce, if we're looking for students within a specific university, we can absolutely assist in making sure you have everything you need to get the word out about your MentorNet community. And then, of course, we also, again, can have a customized topic curriculum for you specifically based on your needs and your community focus. So community life cycle. So what happens is, and this will be a nice overall of what a community is. What we'll do is we'll assist with your branding, right? So we'll establish any flyers you need, webpage, communications. Do we need assistance with social media posting? Are we okay with just PDF flyers? Do you need something a little bit extra, web banners to put on your website, so on and so forth? We can help you with that. And then what we'll also do is we, again, assist with helping with the recruitment. And we also can determine the number of pairings. So if you have 10 mentors who are available, we can absolutely help you find 10 students, right? So that would be 10 pairs. We also can work with a larger thing, like if your university, I know California has a lot of universities within their own network. There's nothing holding you to just one university. You can expand into all of the different departments, all of the various locations. And then, so of course, same thing with your company. I know a lot of larger companies are going to have multiple areas and multiple locations. And so again, we don't discriminate. It's 100% virtual. So we utilize that to our fullest advantage. We do then determine how long do you want your community to last? Are we wanting it to just be a 1-month community where the pairs are sent a topic a week in order to communicate. Do you want a semester long? That's one of our popular timeframes for academic institutions. That way students have consistent mentoring and assistance with any challenges that they may face along that semester of schooling. Also, we can also do a full year. Is this something that you're looking to have on a regular basis? Maybe you have a company that has a lot of information you wish to share to new hires to assist them in their first year within your company or organization. We can absolutely do that. So that's the next thing we determine. Then topics. As I mentioned, we have a huge library of topics that we can choose from. And then from here, this is where we can kind of start to really focus what is the needs, not only what do you need for your company, your organization or institution, but also what is the goal and the focus you want your pairs to have, right? Are we focusing on their academics? Are we focusing on their career building? Are we focusing on personally your company's ability, your company's culture and helping with new hires? We can also work with employee resource groups. So we have a lot of topics that can be very focused for a lot of those individuals. So, what is the focus, right? And so from there, that's when we determine what's the focus, what do you need, and what does your community need? And then, of course, after we get all those 4 established, we then work on onboarding and user support. From here, we've already sent out the information. We are informing people that, yes, absolutely, we're open and we're ready and we're registering. Please sign up. And then Great Minds in STEM is also here to ensure that any challenges that maybe some of users may be facing with signing up, any questions, we're always here. And then, of course, we're also consistently with you throughout the mentoring process. If your community is for a month, we're going to sit here with you for however long you need. Do you need weekly meetings to go over everything? Are we okay with having an initial beginning of the community and then an after community meetings? Completely up to you, but we are here 100% of the way to make sure that your community and the matches that you have within your community have the support they need to ensure enduring and helpful relationships. And then we are done with our community, or maybe we go for a regular intervals of just reporting in meetings. We then go through and we will assess, right? We'll provide reports, we'll provide feedback. We take surveys before and after a mentoring community. That way we get an idea of what are the quantitative information, the qualitative information, and even any feedback that users may have of their process. Maybe there's some topics that they preferred over others. Maybe they didn't really have a good relationship with their mentor. It has happened before, right? And so we can get that feedback and we can make consistent improvements, not just with that community and how you wish to run your community, but also for MentorNet and the platform and how we can better ensure that everybody has a satisfactory relationship. So community adaptability, we can do pretty much anything you need, right? So we have topics are generally sent weekly. That is how it works. You get a discussion topic emailed every week to the pair, and then they meet sometime within that week before they get their next topic. And that just assists with the conversation that may happen, especially since sometimes we're matching complete strangers. However, we can also work with bi-weekly topics being sent out. Or maybe even if, let's say, you want to have a topic sent out every day, that could be exactly what your community needs, and we're more than happy to cater to that. The duration of your mentorships, as I said already, we can either set it by a month or a couple months or a semester long or even a full year. And of course, there's nothing stopping us from having it be more than a year, but we find that a year's been a decent amount of time and still maintain successful relationships. And then, of course, we can customize the matching of mentors and mentees. We do have our algorithm that we can customize to ensure that the matches are most likely to have a enduring relationship, right? It's not much different than a dating website is the best way I can describe our algorithm, in which our mentors fill out their profiles, the mentees fill out their profiles, and then our algorithm will make recommendations based on how they fill out those profiles. And we can change that algorithm to suit your needs. Do you wish to match them by gender and by field of study? Do you wish to match them maybe more specifically on a specific challenge, right? Maybe you want to have a list of challenges. You want to make sure that the matches of professionals who experience that challenge, right? What they had the most challenge with and what they have experienced are matched with students who are currently feeling that challenge, right? We have a lot of options there. Community support. As I said, we're here 100% of the way. So we're here for the onboarding process. We're here to ensure that everything is working well during your community, however long it goes. And then of course, we're always here to help close out that community, be that reporting, surveys, additional meetings, whatever you need. I think reporting quarterly, monthly, weekly, however you need it, whatever is best for you, we can absolutely abide. And then assessments. Again, we all do surveys, pre-community, post-community, so that we're able to get that difference in how a potential or how a student or a mentor may have felt before joining it. And then of course, after, and then again, periodic reporting, however you need it. So we're going to go over really quickly over a partnership we had with the National Hispanic Medical Association and MentorNet. It was a very fulfilling project, and we're really very honored to be able to have been assisted with this. So NHMA is dedicated to empowering Hispanic physicians to be leaders who will help eliminate health disparities and improve the health of Hispanics. And we worked with NHMA to connect 250 plus students every year with medical professionals. And the program lasted for 5 years, and students were matched with the same professional during their time in the program as available. And students on their own kept journals and had regular check-ins with NHMA, as well as their bi-weekly meetings with their mentors. And then MentorNet topics were sent every 2 weeks to these matches, and these topics were custom designed and chosen by NHMA to ensure that it fit their research needs. And so the findings were pretty stellar. Postgraduates and accepted and enrolled in postgraduate studies went up by over 20% between the intervention group and the control group. And then other science courses completed with a passing grade went up by over 10%. 93% of students found that they liked their mentors and felt that they were a good match. 89% of students believe that their mentors were an important part of the academic and professional support networks. 89% of students also believe that their mentors had provided them with useful resources to succeed academically or professionally. And 83% of students are more interested in becoming healthcare professionals after completing their program. And so we can kind of see that this just encourages the, I think, well-known idea that mentoring really helps with the retention and the self-confidence of students whenever in any field when they're trying to pursue any career. We did also find that more than half of students indicated that NHMA mentoring significantly increased knowledge about accessing resources needed to achieve personal and professional goals and significantly increased their self-confidence. And 46% of students felt that NHMA mentoring significantly increased their awareness of financing post-college education. So we had a wonderful experience with NHMA, and again, this just kind of shows how powerful and impactful having somebody on your side that can help you with a lot of those challenges that you may be specifically facing is when it comes to your own personal development and career goals. So this is a video testimonial of a mentee. She was not a part of NHMA. However, she has been part of one of our other mentoring programs, specifically the one that we held at the beginning or the middle of 2020 during the height of the pandemic, where we did have a mentoring program that was specifically dedicated to helping students manage the strange timing and, the challenges that came that were so very specific to this time period, and matching them with mentors who could help. And so I'm going to go ahead and play this video for you.
Having a mentor has truly boosted my academic goals, because prior to joining the MentorNet program, I had constantly struggled with the question if I was good enough in the field of computer science. There's so many times I contemplated about switching my majors until I was paired with my mentor, Desira. She's awesome. Every time we spoke, I saw more and more of myself in her. She reminded me how she had same struggles when she was a computer science student. And over the past few months, I've been able to put her advices into practice, and it is the only reason I still sit here as a computer science major. And my advice to anybody out there who might be going through what I went through is that consider joining the MentorNet program and thank me later.
That's such a great video. She was able to work with one of also our Great Minds in STEM's ambassadors, just wonderful, wonderful people, both of them. And I'm so grateful they were able to have such a great relationship. Okay, so next steps. If you're interested in volunteering as a mentor on your own time, please feel free to visit program.mentornet.org, and you can sign up for our user-driven platform. That is, again, completely user-driven. There's no reporting or anything involved. However, if you wish to give back to your community and you have the time, I highly recommend going and signing up for that. And of course, if you are interested in starting a community and you are interested in some of the available packages that we have, please feel free to reach out either to myself or to Lupe, who is our Director of Education and Innovation. And I'm available to take any questions that anyone may have at this time.